right? Because if you feel like you need to be safe, you have to imagine what, Victoria? That there's someone to be...
There's danger
There's
out there.
danger.
Yes. You said learn more. You should, no.
We'll learn more. Good God. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Feel It Real Fun Show. My name is Mr. 2020, and today we are
Victoria.
live.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
we're going to have a quote today.
Yes.
Hey, the first 2 minutes are always us getting our shit together. Why? Because that's the way technology works.
Or the first 7. Or was it
Anyway.
10:05? You scheduled it for?
No, we've scheduled it for 10 o'clock.
Right. Oh, I just thought, because you said 2 minutes, and I said, well, for 7.
Anyway, so we're late. We're starting now.
Yes.
And I'm going to go in and see how can I possibly share this while you do all the housekeeping. I'm currently offline.
Hello, you guys. So welcome to another exciting YouTube Feel It Real Fun live on the 11th of July, 2025.
You know, the year is over half over, and some of y'all are still dicking around.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That happens.
It is.
And it's your manifesting questions answered live.
Your manifesting questions answered live.
Yes.
I've got 15 new voicemail messages.
Wow.
Wow. It tells you how often I check that.
So meanwhile, go to howtofeelitreal.com.
Howtofeelitreal.com.
Yes.
Yeah, go there.
There's some really goody emails, 7 emails, 1 a day. Also the opportunity to subscribe to 20's list.
Yeah, you can find out all about us.
And get fabulous emails after that.
Oh, this ought to be a gas.
Joinremarkable.com. Actually, 2 of the questions today are from Remarkable.com. Joinremarkable.com's peoples. And it's a fabulous community. Join that. And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com. So there's one person here. I wonder if it's us.
I have no idea, but what...
No one said hello yet.
All right, so...
Yes.
Okay, we got 2, all right?
We got
just
2.
doubled up. That's right.
Yay.
So 2 people are here. Nobody's liked us yet. That's fine.
Yes.
So apparently... I don't get it.
Anyway, so yes. Today's quote will be from the Neville Goddard Prosperity Pack that was written by 2020.
And Neville Goddard, look at that.
And look at that image.
Look at that.
For the Manifesting Mastery Deluxe people. But see that image? Wait till you get up to the update that I reckon to 20 it looked exactly like that.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Yes.
So.
All right. 4 people are here now, so that's brilliant.
Beauty. All right. So, ready?
Yes.
Money has an odor all its own. I love the Eastern Gate.
Fragrant odor bit.
I love the Eastern
I love
Gate.
This.
Money has an odor all its own. Blindfold yourself and smell a dozen different pieces of paper. Make one of them $1, $5 or $10 bill. And the moment it reaches your nose, you will know it is money. For there's something different about it. Everything has an odor. Now check this out. My brother Victor is a successful businessman.
Yeah.
When I questioned him about his success, he said, I love the odor of business. When I open the store in the morning, I love the smell emitting there. And
I remember when I first wanted to try then and make a garden because there was nothing here. And I remembered saying to you how from the driveway, from where we park our cars to the front door, I wanted to be fragrant odors, but fragrance. I said fragrance every single season.
Yeah.
And we're in winter now, and
we have some delightful.
We do have some delightful. We haven't got nearly enough yet, but I have got some that bloom at different times and emit smells. And in winter, which is always a bit of a problem. Well, it's not really. I've got daphnes outside the front door, which is starting to bloom.
Right.
And I've got that delightful winter sweet,
which
the
is
jellyfish plant.
Yes.
That I just love it. So, yeah.
Thanks, Stephanie.
Okay. So, sorry, yes. Thanks for today's quote.
Yeah, you're welcome. For today's quote.
Yes, about money and the smell of business.
That's right.
Yes. And we're going to dive into the first question, are we?
Let's dive into the first question, shall we?
Yes, and the first question is from Catley on Facebook.
That's right.
manifesting femme fatale identity.
Right. I don't even know what that means. This is so cool to me. Hey,
Isn't
Penny.
that dangerous female? It might not be dangerous. I mean, fatale almost sounds like deathly or fatal, but I thought, yeah, femme fatale. I don't know.
Yeah.
Obviously,
It doesn't matter what it means to
woman.
her or me. Right? It matters what it means to you.
So Kaylee asks, hey guys, so now I'd like to manifest a siren, femme fatale identity. I desire to be seductive. I long to feel fascinating and compelling, to be irresistible and magnetic. Well, it's probably nothing to do with deathly or fatale. But anyway, I don't want to, sorry.
Yeah, Victoria's whole thing. Man killer.
I don't want to depend on a man to feel hot. I want to feel it on my own. So I'm guessing the siren identity is key. But I'm not really sure where to start to manifest this identity. Also, please don't say I should buy sexy clothes and stuff. I can't afford that now, but it's not about the money. I want to feel confident with the identity from within before the clothes. Very good, Kaylee. Thank you in advance.
All right, so I love exactly how you phrased a lot of this, Kathleen, because there are people out there that are absolutely fascinating to me, right? Because they'll say, you want to feel sexy, buy yourself some clothes. Want to get sexy, get yourself a man. It's all bullshit, right? Now here's the thing, right? So you can buy yourself sexy clothes. I could buy you sexy clothes. Men in general could buy you sexy clothes, right?
Ask him, Kelly.
But will you? But will you feel sexy?
Yeah.
Right. It's sort of like that whole thing when a woman says. Victoria never says to me because because I've had people say to me, 20 is a yo. Does this outfit make my butt look fat? Not at all. It ain't the outfit.
You could do the 20 strut. He does this a lot for me at home. He goes, I'm too sexy for my hat. Too sexy for my hat.
I am. Look at it. That's a great hat,
that
right?
song.
You
do it all the time.
It's got to come from within. You got to be having fun with this shit, right?
Yeah.
So it's your father's good pleasure. I'm currently writing a book on that too, right? And there's something about the states that you want. They need to be good. And good in scripture means something not like good, bad, right, wrong, right? Good in scripture just means something good, right?
Yeah.
And pleasure. So you've got to find something in you, right? And this is where the fun is, because hey, Anya, yeah, if you make it about anything out there, right? Oh, I need a sexy outfit. Well, then you're going to need 100. Then you're going to need 1,000.
Yeah.
Right? That we call that addiction.
And sold the pearl.
Yeah. You need to keep adding things to your life.
Yeah. To feel that way.
To feel that
Whereas
way.
I love how she said, I long to feel fascinating, compelling, irresistible, and magnetic.
Now, ready?
That is gorgeous.
Does anybody here find me fascinating?
Compelling.
Or compelling, irresistible, magnetic? I bet some of y'all do, right? Because I am fascinated with everything, with everyone. I meet people, and I just love chatting with them, right? I just love getting to know people. So you get to find you as someone who's a fascinating and compelling person. People who are bored with life, who aren't real compelled to do anything, I don't find fascinating or compelling at all. I am fascinated, and I am compelled to ask them, how the fuck do you do that?
Yeah.
Right? How do you get bored? How do you be boring? Because I don't understand how to do that. So I think you're starting someplace here. You get to explore qualities. Yeah, I can't see your outfit on you. I can't see that you're there. So just letting you know, I can see your comments.
I can't remember. I missed who it was from. Tara, maybe, or someone.
I don't know, somebody put up the definition.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Thank you for telling me. Yes.
Yeah, thank you for correcting Victoria, right?
Yeah, okay.
What's cool is I love that Kat Lee has mentioned these are the qualities I want.
Yeah.
Right? And it's all about, here's the thing. You're either going to go quantity or quality. Quantity meaning radio. I'm manifesting making 6 figures. And let me tell you something. Once you start making 6 figures, you're not going to be fucking happy. It ain't going to end your money anxiety. And you're going to go, I need to make 7 figures.
7, yeah.
And then I need to make 8. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with making some good money. But the thing is, are you having a good time? And when I say good, I just don't mean good time. I mean, you got to explore the qualities of you. And I love, I'm fascinated with the human experience. I'm fascinated with the human expression of the divine experience. And this is what enables me, Anya, to write 10, 20, 30, 40 pages a day of something, somewhere. Yeah. And I've just optimized the book writing strategy, right?
Yeah,
Which is going to be good fun, right?
Yeah.
Look for like a book a week, just for fun, right?
Yeah.
I'll be making them faster than you guys can buy them. Because I'm just utterly fascinated.
Because I was going to ask that just before you said what you're fascinated in, because I was wondering what Catley is fascinated
Absolutely.
in. Yeah.
And she lights up with what she's fascinated about.
Yeah.
And the thing is, most people, they settle for being Bobby boring. Hey, what do you think about Trump? I saw the news. Oh my fucking God. Right? No, don't do that. The more fascinated you are, and the more compelled you are to express and explore you. Bingo. My other suggestion, you never replied to this. Shame on you, right? Have you done the basics? HowToFeelItReal.com. We made 7 cool little videos, and there's. I'm glad we made them, Maureen. Hey, because now there's this entity on the YouTubes and everywhere called Never Goddard. And Never Goddard is AI bullshit optimized for the search engines and the algorithms, and it's teaching a bunch of gibberish that sounds semi-correct, and it's full of holes. It's like, so if you want to manifest like a sieve, right, listen to Never Goddard. Right? On the other hand, if you want to change your life, listen to a human. And so we made up HowToFeelItReal.com. It's a real complicated website. HowToFeelItReal.com. The only thing you can do there is sign up and get the videos and the emails. And if they give to you, cool. Feel free to give to us. Feel free to invest in you and support the project. If not, that's fine too. But you really got to get the basics down. And here's the big thing. Don't add cat shit to your coffee. And I think you're smart enough to get this, because please don't tell me to buy outfits. That's adding cat shit to your coffee. Aligning to your vibrational Gravobi number, right? Cat shit in your coffee. Waiting until the Venus moves into the Mars, or the Venus moves into the bars or something. That's nuts too. And because there's only one cause, and Victoria already said it, you got to buy the pearl.
Yeah.
So we're going to continue to answer your question as we explore other questions and people and answers on today's show.
Cool.
So, Victoria,
excellent.
How cool is this?
Oh, that's ace.
So we got 10 people watching. If you'd all give us thumbs up. And,
we got 2 of them already.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
By the way, it means heaps to us, because like the YouTubes and stuff, they share shit that people like. Right? So, leave a comment, say hi. It helps us help more people. Right? So, I digress.
Cool. Excellent. The next question is actually from a remarkable chat from about doubting Thomas. Is that sort of the way? Or it's from doubting Thomas, and it was no. That's what I thought. Okay, so and it's about doubting Thomas. So the chat sort of went through to, well, how do I doubt like Thomas does?
All right, so we talked about qualities. This is really, really important, because what happens is you can live in a universe full of qualities or quantities. And people go, right, so I'll say, hey, how you doing, right? So you've done the basic videos. Right, so tell me how you're using the tools on this. What tools? Right. Go do the 7 videos, right? I'm primarily asking about revision, remembering when, and congratulatory conversations. And invariably, almost always what I get back is, oh yeah, well, I've looked at revision, I've imagined people being happy for me, and this is my exact script that I'm writing down 10,000 times a day, and I'm listening to this music, and I just shake my head, right? We live in a world that worships doing, and there's nothing wrong with doing. Okay, I've already asked you all. Yeah, hit the thumbs up, appreciate that, right? Who you are being determines what you are capable of doing.
Who you are, yeah.
I can't possibly cheat on her. The steady, happy, loving husband adores her. and he bought flowers for her
Yeah,
today.
he did.
And he chatted with his friend about like relating as a middle man or as a man in middle age, you having been married before, right? Just sharing some cool shit, all from the state of happy, loving husband, right? The experience of. So how do I doubt like Thomas does? Here's the reveal. I consider life to be like a limousine, and you're the backseat billionaire. And being the backseat billionaire, you got a driver up front, and the driver has two pet monkeys. Those pet monkeys are the rational and the emotional minds.
They're rascals.
Yeah, they're rascals. And let them stay up front with the driver, because the driver can entertain himself with rational talk radio in his head, or emotional rock and roll in his head, or smooth jazz in his head, right? But the minute those monkeys think they're in charge, or you let them into the back seat, there's a shit show. So you're in the back seat of the limo. You're the backseat billionaire, right? Now, guess who's in the back seat with you? As far as I'm concerned, it's the 12 disciples. And we've been exploring them this year in Remarkable. And you can join us and join Remarkable if you want to. We've got a cool little chat, 2 group calls a month, all kind of other cool shit going on. I put up a video probably 3-4 days a week, little 3-4 minute things that are cool, right? But this is really important. How do I doubt like Thomas does? Don't make him a technique. All of these in the 12 disciples, and by the way, you can study this on your own if you want to. Have fun, right? This disciplined quality, Neville says the quality of Thomas, this disciplined quality doubts or denies every rumor and suggestion that are not in harmony with what Simon Peter has been commanded to let enter. What the hell does that mean?
The honorable and dignified.
Simon Peter is the first disciple that we studied, and you get access to all this stuff. Simon Peter admits only the honorable and the dignified. Now, the phraseology with Simon Peter is fascinating to me, because with Simon Peter, it's about visitors. We do not let a visitor in that does not honor our wishes and dignify the Lord. And when you start to get that, hey, Lynn, Simon Peter does not let in to the limo of your life, into the space, the consciousness of you, anything that does not honor your wishes, your states, and dignify the Lord. This is huge. In other words, the only thing you get to do with Simon as one of my wingmen is I get to just notice, does that honor my wishes? Does it dignify the Lord, the one cause? If we go back to the first one, Catley, right? Does buying clothes to feel sexy dignify the Lord? No, it denies your divinity. If you buy enough clothes, you'll be sexy. Not a chance, right? Well, how do you honor your wishes? You honor you and your wishes, your state, by honoring qualities. And so you get to nurture being fascinated and fascinating and passionate and whatever your things are. I'm a little nuts about stuff. And it shows in everything that I do. I'm just, am I?
Yes.
Yeah. Good morning, Victoria. Right? Good God, what's he going to talk about today? Right? So how do I doubt like Thomas does? Okay, this disciplined quality doubts or denies every rumor or suggestion that is not in harmony. He could hear through the press, the radio, and the wise men of the world that a plague was sweeping the earth 5 years ago, and still is apparently, and yet would remain unmoved or unimpressed. Right? When all that shit was going on, I'd be going shopping, and I was still not impressed. Right? I can't believe you people. In all seriousness. Right? You know what we're doing now? We're doing the global financial crisis again. Right?
Yeah.
God, we did Manifesting Mastery course like 13 years ago, and I talked about it then because it was on everybody's mind. Yeah. And when I was 13 years old, it was on everybody's mind. I'd say this is a waste of time. You can sit here and wonder and worry about the stock market. If yours is doing great, you can worry about the Australian one. It's really funny because what happened here, so the American market goes to shit whenever the tariffs are announced. The Australian market's doing great, and everybody goes, oh my God, the American market's going down. Well, how's our market? Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
Right? You're nuts.
Yeah.
So, and this is the biggest key. Discipline denial is not a fight or a struggle. It's total indifference. In other words, whenever you develop the quality of going, that's bullshit. I just don't care. Right? Then you get to care about what matters. Right? So instead of being careful, right?
Yeah.
You get to be caring.
Yeah. I really love that. It's total indifference.
Total indifference.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
By the way, I'm 59. You know what that means next year?
Nothing.
I get to get depressed. I get to look forward to things that should be hard getting soft, things that should be soft getting hard. Right? I get to worry about all kind of things if I listen to the wisdom of the world. On the other hand, I get compliments all the time. Right? I got one today, and it's like, yeah. I was just looking on the Facebooks, right? And 14 years ago today, I posted up the photos from that little workshop we did at the One Center. And I look and I go, God damn, I look like that guy. Right? I don't look like the guy I was 3 years ago or 5 years ago. I look like the guy I was 14 years ago. Damn, I feel like him too. So I get to doubt some things. Like, it's the quantity of years that I have had and the quantity that I will have left, or the quality of life that I choose today. Going the whole way back to the first question. It's all about embodying qualities. And if you want to explore that like a pro, identitybasedmanifesting.com. But more on that later.
Yeah.
So, identitybasedmanifesting.com.
Cool.
So, Trictoria.
Excellent. So that was from the wonderful chat in Remarkable.
Yeah, I tell you what's nuts, man. So, Remarkable, right? It's crass commercial. It's $100 a month for a year, right? Pay it all at once. I appreciate that. If you want to split it into payments, most people can do that through PayPal, right?
Yeah.
Click and it'll give you an option. Probably, maybe, who knows?
Yeah.
So, but here's the real big thing, right? The chat goes a little wild for about an hour or so a day, sometimes twice a day. Right? We get 2 live group calls a month. I make myself very accessible to members, and you get a private Facebook group. And it's a lot of fun. Lynn says it's remarkable, life-changing. It is, isn't it? It's good fun. And it also depends, what are you going to put into it? I suggest 15 minutes a day. Right? I suggest 15 minutes a day with anything you're passionate about. And if you do that, going back to the first one, you're going to find yourself like putting
fascinated.
Fascinated, passionate, right?
Yeah.
Like, but commit, right, to 15 minutes a day, and then notice what happens. Anyway, Victoria.
Cool. Excellent. Okay.
I didn't highlight that one.
That's cool.
That's all right.
The next question is from Danny via email.
I'm shaking it right next to the microphone.
What should I be doing daily? And Danny asks, what should I be doing daily to manifest my wishes besides...
Oh, you read that wrong.
Sorry, to manifest my wish, not wishes.
Yes.
Besides, ...
I love pointing out that she's wrong in public. Like way back in the old days, I was out at the, I lived in Fayette County, Pennsylvania. Loved me, Fayette County, Pennsylvania. Heroin capital of that part of the country, right? And I'm out at the, I can see the name of the place. It was a place where you could eat food, right? It's like a diner. And I heard, "Don't make me beat you in public." And I thought, oh, I'm stealing that. That's just great, right? So like when I get to beat her in public, it's just fabulous. It's like, no, you were that wrong, Victoria. God darn it. Why do it in private when you can do it in public? You know what I mean, Gaza? Right? Anyway, so what should you be doing daily to manifest your wish besides? You should be one and done. In all seriousness, right? When people tell me they're making my movies for months, and we're just making the my movie for month. I'm getting tired of making the my movie for month after month after month after. I had one lady recently, 13 years. And I said, hey, listen, you've been with us for 13 years. You know what we did 13 years ago? We made up a course called Manifesting Mastery. Right? You still ain't done it. It's $97. I don't understand what the fuck your problem is.
Yeah.
But I digress. But what should you be doing daily? I've got a cool little protocol, right? And it's so darn simple. Before I get up in the morning, I do what I call JoGo. It's Joseph Goddard to the max.
.com.
right?
Yeah.
And it's really, really cool because I know 5 to 10, 6 to 12, I don't know, one wish, one specific event of my day having gone my way, Lisa and The Rock. And that's what I do. Today's our Friday. And so I'm in the beds after Brucey got me up at 0300, right? And so I fall back asleep, I back up, I fall back asleep, I do that. And in the morning as I'm slowly coming into like, hey, I got me a body, right? So I'm imagining stuff like the show today, crushing it, right? I'm like, oh, right. And then I'm imagining she wants faith, right? And so I'm imagining having had a great time picking up some faith, right? So that's wine, by the way. So, oh, right, Friday is wine day. Woohoo, right? And so imagining this kind of thing, that kind of thing. All right. So imagine the show. Right, that's all good. Getting me some good questions, having me a good time. I imagine specific events of my day having gone my way, and I don't make long-ass my movies. Right?
But it's known events. That's the difference between just a wish.
Making shit up.
Like, I don't know what Danny wants.
$1 million.
But it's
$1
like
million.
things that you know are
$1 million.
happening in your day today.
$1 million after taxes.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know that that's happening in your day today.
Well, no, that's Danny's thing. That's his wish.
Oh, right.
That's his mind movie.
Okay.
Months
got
of
you.
mind movies about the millions.
Yeah.
Right. I love alliteration. Jogo.
Yeah.
Let's have some daily wins, shall we? People say, well, I'm not really all that interested. Round you go. See, one of my daily wins is always lunch with her, because I eat lunch with her, unless she's not here. And I imagine lunch online, right? And then I just dribble shit all, you guys get to see it, right? But why would I do that? People say, well, that's not a big wish. Well, you know what? I've been married to her twice as long as anyone else. Right? I'd call that not just progress, I'd call it fun. So if I can imagine every day eating a fun meal with her, in other words, enjoying sitting down here with her and breaking some bread, I think that employs something magical. Right? Same thing with the show. Because, if the business tanked and we just said, fuck it, let's all get jobs, let's go to the Winkies and make burgers for people. She doesn't know what Winkies is. That's great. Right? Right. Then I wouldn't be imagining your emails for the show. Your emails. Hey, I just got some cool shit. Thanks, 20. This is really good. So I imagine up your emails, because I got emails from y'all every day. That's one of my specifics before I get out of bed. I'm feeling that, I wonder who's going to email me today. Right? So, first one, Jogo. Second one, revision. When I'm going to bed at night, right, if there's anything in my day I want to tune up, I tune it up. Right? Now, here's the thing, right? Revision to the max.com. Right? Because almost everyone's going to make a really common mistake. Let me look for some dumb shit that happened that I didn't like.
Yeah.
Let me turn a problem. Let me fix something that's broken. And that will train you to fix something that's broken. And if you hear what I just said, right, I tune shit up. Right? So if her and I had a good meal and a good time, right, I'm imagining dessert. Right? Right? Yeah. And this is where it gets fun, because I went shopping today. I got me some great deals. And you know what I'll do tonight probably? I'll probably revise that shopping trip, make it even better. Right? Just for fun. And that's the thing. If when you stop manifesting to fix things, I'm changing qualities here again.
Yeah.
And you start imagining to fun things. Right? If I tell a joke and she laughs, just laugh a little. Yeah, that's what she fucking does. Right? Right. I imagine her like splitting her pants and shitting her pants. Right?
My head normally, yes.
It's like, yeah, baby. So we amp it up and have some fun. And you can do that. So thanks, Lynn. Lynn says, Jogo, revision qualities, not fix. This is all about qualities.
Yeah.
And finally, this is the crass commercial for Remarkable again, or just at least do it on your own. The 12 Disciples is the most valuable adventure that I've ever done in my entire life. I've written a book on it that we haven't released yet, because I just keep going through it and just making it all kind of gooder. Right? Gooder. It's really, really good. Your Remarkable Kids keep getting it month by month, which is cool. But the 12 Disciples, and I'll give you a quick iteration of the first couple, ready? Simon Peter, the Rock, right? He only admits visitors that are honorable and dignified. that honor your desires, your states, and dignify the Lord. So when a visitor shows up, you flag them on if they're not honorable and dignified. His brother, right? His brother, the glorious Andrew, is courage, not confidence. Because a lot of people are confident that the world's going to come to an end. They're confident that I can do this. Courage invites you to go where you haven't gone before. Not with loud bravado. Confident, right? Courage. Being able to silently, presently, right? Notice again, we can go right back to that first request here today. The third one, right? James the just, the blindfolded judge, has a sword and he's blindfolded. He's blindfolded to the wisdoms of the world and able to cleave. And cleave being one of those magical words, being able to cut off what needs cut off and being able to hold dear what gets to be held
It's
dear.
really like pruning the vine, isn't it?
It is.
Cleaving.
Now, the thing is, these are not things to do. These are qualities to grow. Right? His brother, John the beloved, is incapable of hearing what does not fill his heart with love. Right? When you become incapable of hearing what that which does not fill your heart with love, your whole life, you don't have to resist anything. You don't have to question anything. You're just incapable of hearing that drivel. Right? And then we can continue a little bit with Philip saying, show us the Father.
James the just?
We already did James.
Oh, sorry.
So, Philip, show us the Father. And Jesus says, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. I'm writing a book on this right now. Oh, it's so good. Right? But needless to say, you want to know what someone's really imagining? Right? You get what I'm really imagining when it comes to relationships? And her and me? And what I imagine about women? Right? In general? Right? You can see it. Show us the Father. The Father is that invisible I am state, and Jesus is the expression and expansion and exploration from that state. Right? In other words, we can't say that yet. And we could keep going. So, study the disciples. Either do it on your own or join in the fun with us.
Yeah.
Right? That's up to you. Right? So, what should you be doing daily to manifest your wish? Make your life more about that one. When you have one wish, you're in orbit. And being in orbit, you've got to maintain orbit. That's why these little satellites got little thruster rockets to make sure it doesn't fall into the atmosphere and burn up. Right? Get out of orbit. Right? Go where no man has gone before. That's Andrew. Right? You get what I just did here? Sweet. JoinRemarkable.com. All right.
Cool.
And finally,
Thank you very much, Danny, for your question. Yes, and finally, from our remarkable Lisa and LaRoque, like a virgin manifesting. Yes. Hello, 20 in Victoria. Hi, Lisa. Saw you here.
I saw you're here.
Like a virgin manifesting. And it just feels a bit like the siren, like, I don't know.
Yo, what are the odds?
Yeah,
Right?
doesn't it?
Just
Our
gotta stretch
first
for a
question. I
second.
don't know if you were here for that, but
If you weren't here for it then, come back for it now later.
yes. Okay. And Lisa asks, gosh, there is nothing more comforting and life affirming than being held in love. Neville said, in speaking of the knowledge of the tree of good and evil, that alone displeases God.
Yes.
Goodness has nothing to do with our wishes being fulfilled. Destiny is identity driven. Hey, look at that. Identity is almost all in like destiny, but with the others. But sorry, I was just looking at that. Anyway, destiny is identity driven, and you can't miss what is yours within that state. Quasimodo from Victor Hugo's Hunchback of Notre Dame rescued the gypsy Esmeralda from her accuser's sentence to death. At the doors of Notre Dame, Quasi cries, "Sanctuary, sanctuary!" within. She is held and safe. Our identity contains everything we need to enable its destiny. Opportunity cost is calculated from our state. Just as 20 told of Richard Branson, his identity refused delay or of his desire to be in the Virgin Islands. He didn't make progress toward, he was already there. He came from his state, maybe, or goodness had nothing to do with virgin. He perceived the world as a place of infinite opportunity. And from what others may have moaned and complained about, settled for, he refused to be denied. Tell us more about how our state has sanctuary built into it. It's funny because I often feel like sanctuary is like a safe place. And yet I know it's not like as soon as you go to safe, you were saying right at the first question, that's assuming there's danger somewhere else. But it's just, or maybe it's like how I said to you, we were exploring something. I can't remember what it was, but I said how the first thing is I'm okay.
Yeah.
The first statement, it's like, I don't know, there's, but I don't, anyway. Yeah, when I'm in a sanctuary, within sanctuary,
Nice.
There's a sacredness.
Bingo.
And for me, which might be distorted, it feels like this safety, but within that is definitely love. It's just like, it's all that's there. Right, sorry, I took that on a bit of a transit.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
So when I was a little boy, my dad took me and my cousin Billy to Fort Necessity. And Fort Necessity was pretty cool. It was made of sticks. You could find musket balls every once in a while, and it was how the good guys held off the bad guys or something like that. And if you were out in the field, you would seek sanctuary, actually safety, inside the fort. And sort of like the Alamo, right? Yeah, shit happens.
Maybe it's peace. Maybe there's peace there. Do you know what I mean? Like safety, it's sort of just, it's at peace or something.
Could be.
Yeah.
So God darn it. So it was probably about 3 years before I came here. I almost got arrested in Wellsburg, West Virginia. Because when I was a little boy, about the same time, I ended up going to Camp Rolling Hills. It was run by the Knights of St. George. And it was basically the camp that troubled kids went to. Troubled kids defined as juvenile delinquents and people from broken homes and all that shit. And I wasn't a delinquent, but I learned how to be there. And it was great. It was like 2 weeks in the Rolling Hills of West Virginia. Man, I've never seen that many lightning bugs in my entire life. And I fell in love with this beautiful girl. She looked like Karen Carpenter. She was one of the camp counselors. So I would have been like 10 or 11. She would have been 18 to 20. Man, I was blown away, right? And I also fell in love with the sanctuary. Down over the hill was the monastery. And with all the activities, you could sign up and go to the monastery. And this place was ancient. It was like 3 billion years old.
Wow.
And stones and that stuff, the light, colored glass light things, and statues, and it was sacred. And what a contrast. Camp Rolling Hills, the Knights of St. George, the little sanctuary, the sanctum, the sacred, and Fort Necessity. By the way, y'all think I make this shit up. Google it. Fort Necessity was the necessity, right? You were going to get your ass kicked. right? If you went outside the safety of the walls.
Wow.
And so this is my childhood, and I get to explore this stuff decades later with you guys. So it was time to do a revisit, right? So me and my wife at the time, we decided, let's go geocaching. So we went geocaching in Wellsburg, West Virginia, and I made sure I got some geocaches close to the place because I just wanted to see it. And we rolled up on the thing, and it had this big ass sign saying trespassers will be shot, quartered, put in West Virginia prison with people that don't have teeth and so on. And
Quasimodo.
Yeah. And I've gotten away before. I went to Russell's house, right? And it had the same sign there. And snuck in, had a lot of fun, left, met a golf pro, and the golf pro said, my buddy takes care of that place. I'll give him a call. You got a free pass. So I'm like, this is great. I figured if it worked for Walter Russell's house, it'll work for the Knights of St. George. Man, this guy rolls up. He is not happy, right? He is heavily armed and dangerous. And he said basically, like, look, you got 15 seconds till I call the cops. And I tried to just say, hey, pal, like when I was 11 years old, this place meant the world to me. And
he didn't want to hear it.
He didn't want to hear nothing, right? He was as militia as you get.
Wow.
And it was interesting because that place was sacred to me. And he was all militaristic about protecting it. It was necessary for him to head people off the gate. I mean, it was just like, wow, man. And so when I think about sanctuary, and believe me, I'm getting to a point here. We had an electrician come here when Russell did the roof. Russell had his electrician come because we had to disconnect the power and reconnect the power and do some stuff to do that.
Yeah.
And the electrician was here for about 10 minutes before I went to Russell and said, that man, after he's done here, never sets foot on my property again. Do we have an understanding? Right? And when I can get that much out with one breath and not blinking, right? Yeah, something serious is going on. That guy does not enter our sanctum.
He was disrespectful.
He was disrespectful.
And maybe that's something as well.
Yeah.
With sanctuary.
So if we go the whole way back to Simon Peter, right? He did not honor our place. And he did not dignify the Lord.
Yeah.
And I came down on him like white on rice. It's like, you know what? And like I said, I was, we're halfway through a job here. I need it done. But I told Russell that man never sets foot on our property again. And I loved Russell. Russell was great, but you could just watch him like start to shit his pants because it's like,
whoa, it's all right, Twenty.
Yeah, he's never seen that.
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
And it's not about I need to feel safe from this guy who's a dickhead. It's that, you know what? This is holy ground. She's holy. This property is holy. Where I stand is holy ground.
Yeah.
And that's sanctuary.
Yeah.
Just really getting that. And when it comes to manifesting, circumstance. Everyone wants to change their circum. You've got to change your stance. And we begin in a remarkable with Simon Peter. Simon Peter, when a visitor shows up, he gets flagged on. Hit the road, Jack. If you do not honor who we are, and if you do not dignify the Lord. And there we go. By the way, tying it the whole way back into Thomas, all these episodes later, right? I seriously doubted that guy being here would be damaging. Right? I just dismiss him. But I don't let him live here. I don't let him show back up. When he's done with that job, he's out. And I think this is really, really important because a lot of people get stuck with this whole thing of there's bad, and we need to go to war against it because of good. And here's the model I'm going to give to you today. Quality. Right? It's not bad versus good, right versus wrong, all this stuff. When you let the light of you shine, Neville says, in the name of Jesus, there is the fire that consumes and the eye that sees rightly. When the light of you, when you let that shine through your beingness, through your eyes, everyone can see it. And I swear like a sailor, And that's fine, because they get how much I respect and how much I love. And when I hear things like, hey, you use the wrong pronoun with that person, I'll ask, was that person, right, were they offended? No,
Yeah.
they weren't offended because they get that I love them. And just because I don't know what I don't know, right, they don't care, because they get the love is there. And there's the thing. I consider that person sacred. I consider their pronouns irrelevant. And we live in a world that's worshiping tiptoeing instead of standing solid in a sacred manner. So, Richard Branson, by the way, I just love this. So the new pack and book that we're working on with state stealing.
Yeah.
Think about Richard, right? Now I'm going to ask today, are you Richard or not? Because Richard was in the airport and the flight was canceled. He didn't sit there and imagine, oh, they changed their mind, there's a new aircraft, yay. Right?
Yeah. No.
Richard was incapable of sitting there and bitching. He was incapable of sitting there and bitching. He went out and he went to the FSBOs and went to find out what's it going to cost for me to get a plane. And it was something like $2,000 or $4,000, I forget. And he can't afford it at the time, right? And so he makes up a sign. One way, $39, Virgin Airlines today, right? He books the plane, takes off, and forms $1 billion empire, right? Yeah, he living in the state of opportunist, going way back up to the top here at the beginning of the show. Richard is fascinated with opportunity. And some people say, oh, it's not right. He has so much money. Really? Are you nuts?
Yeah.
Right? That's the wisdom of the world. Yeah. For the love of all that's holy, become fascinated about stuff so you don't have to persist. Because Richard didn't persist. Right? He didn't sit there for 40 days making mind movies to get to the Virgin Islands. He didn't listen to subliminal recordings. He didn't run around the airport asking for sticky tape and photos. Right? He didn't do any of the dumb shit that everybody teaches. He gave life to an identity that had him run around and make a sign. Virgin Airlines, right? Have you ever flown them? I have.
I think I have once.
Right, so that's 100% of the people in the room, right? if Richard settled, got it?
Yeah.
He chose instead to soar. And to me, that's sacred. When you choose to soar, you're like the eagle high in the sky. You're as close as you can get. All right. I'm done.
I just want to tell you, because you've just reminded me of, because there's been a few airlines, and yes, I have flown Virgin, but I remember one time I had to fly, for whatever reason, Alitalia, which is an Italian airline.
Really?
Yes. And so,
I thought they'd be French.
oh, joking.
But 20's an asshole.
What happens is anyway, so it's a long flight, and come into land, and just as soon as it touches down the plane,
Oh, you told me this.
everyone goes, bravo, bravo! They all yell out, just like, oh my God, why?
We're
like,
dying.
are we going to die? Or something like, it was just all like, anyway, it was. So if you ever fly Alitalia, and you haven't before, that's
By the
what
way,
will happen.
So what will happen since then? They will have banned that as behavior.
Maybe.
Right? Because of like 9/11 or something. And you'll be the person on the plane going, Victoria will be so proud. And you hand your phone to the person next to you. And you stand up and you're yelling, bravo, bravo, as you get tackled by airport security.
I know.
And then we'll find you on the things and go, we know that person. Bravo.
Yeah. Cool, excellent. Oh, Lisa, thank you so much for your
Fab.
question.
Absolutely.
Fabulous
Fab.
question. And what we want to know now is, tell us what was your, no, not thank you yet. Tell us your hashtag strawberry bits.
That's right.
And I loved how you brought up quality, and yes, but I loved Catley's, the qualities
Yes.
that Catley wants to embody, like the
Yes.
fascinating, compelling,
Yes.
irresistible, and
Yes.
magnetic. It's just so gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I really get how Branson is like that.
Totally.
I also love how the qualities of sanctuary and how you said, I stand on holy ground.
Yes.
That is sanctuary. And using the disciples
Yes.
so that it remains, do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Sanctuary. I just thought, yeah, I think that's gorgeous. So that's my hashtag. Stroppy Bits. How about you?
Wow. Spectacular show.
Yeah.
I am always impressed. I'll go back to the Crest commercials. I'm always, seriously, always impressed with while my head is on the pillow of possibilities, I do exactly what I teach every morning. And if I got to get out of bed before I can do that, I go back to bed. Right? For 15 minutes. No biggie. Right? It does not take me hours to manifest some days. It takes me magical moments to give life to goodies for today. And the remarkable chat's going to go on when I hit the chair. Cool. So I'm already experiencing, having read something and having written something worth reading and writing. Right? It's Joseph Goddard to the max works, but you got to do what we do. Right? Revision to the max works. Revisiontothemax.com. That works, but you got to do what we do. And most people are still teaching. Yep, you find something that's shit and you
Never
turn it into
got
sunshine. Yeah, never
techniques.
got her, right? Or you script it out, write it all out, and change the story meticulously. Right? Use purple ink because it's sacred. Right? Oh God. Revisiontothemax.com. And finally, joinremarkable.com. Right? Or you can study the 12 on your own. But I got to tell you, I got a kick-ass crew. And I love you guys. So, if you're tired of doing it on your own, if you want to have some fellowship and fun, that's how you do it. Joinremarkable.com. And if you love just doing it on your own and trying to figure it out and spending hours on Reddit, do that. Right? I'm not here to bully you into anything. I'm here to say, you know what? It might be fun. You don't have to buy a calf and grow it into a cow and then butcher it to have a steak. You can actually go to a steakhouse where there's cool kids eating
well,
steak.
you could have, like, maybe just milk every week. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. You don't have to buy a cow to get milk. Right?
Yeah. Right.
Anyway, that's what I got.
Okay.
Next metaphors. They're going to, what the fuck? What the fuck is a cow? What does he say that about demigod cow?
Well, yes.
Yeah. How many people can I offend in one show?
Yeah.
All right. Love you guys. Hey, we got 10 people here. 5 thumbs up. That's
Thank
a
you,
50%
you guys.
ratio. That's better than last week.
Yes, it
And,
is. And what we will say is...
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day, gang. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for sharing.
Oh,
Jesus, you
sorry.
almost broke everything.
Sorry.
Oh, I get to spank her.
Someone just
Don't-
joined and it's over.
Oh, no.
Sorry, you guys.
Don't make me beat you in public.
No.
What? All right. Have a great day, guys. Love you all. Am I sure I want to stop streaming?